Hello, this is Constance Martin, aspiring librarian in Boston, Massachusetts, and today I'm going to show you not only how to put a book on reserve at the library, but also to figure out how to get a copy of the book quickly if, for example, you need it urgently for your book group or some other reason and your branch doesn't have a copy. We're going to my favorite library, the Brookline Public Library. Brookline is a town with a big main library and 2 branches. They order books promptly, so I rely on Brookline for new releases. You'll notice if we stay on the homepage that a pop-up window may appear offering help from a librarian. Don't worry, you've got me instead. The first thing you need is your library card number and your password. If you don't have a library card, Brookline allows you to open one remotely and use it to access electronic materials. But to check out a physical book, you will need to stop by your branch with required identification. For the purpose of this exercise, we're going to assume you gave me your card and that all the libraries are open. So let's log in at my account. Brookline is part of the Minuteman Library Network, a consortium of 41 libraries with 60 locations serving the communities of Greater Boston. So this logs us into the entire network. Each town or college pays to belong to the network so its patrons can access materials outside its own collection. So you told me that your book group is meeting tomorrow night, and you are tired of getting teased about coming for the wine and never reading the book. We're going to look for the book you said the group is reading, the new Ann Patchett. Let's click on Advanced Search and search by author and location. We'll add some publication information so we get Patchett's new book, as you mentioned. It looks like Dutch House is the book you're looking for. Is that right? It is popular. 342 holds out of 512 books on the hardcover. And it comes in other formats too. A large print, audio, and an ebook, which normally would get you instant access, but it is not available. 205 holds. So let's go back to the hardcover. If you weren't in a hurry, we'd click here on Request It, which would put it on reserve. But since you need the book now, let's see what's available in Brookline by clicking on the edition we want, and then down here on Show Remaining Items. So the good news is that Brookline loves Ann Patchett. 13 copies. But the bad news is that they're all checked out or on hold. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up here and click on Show Only Available, and then again on Show Remaining Items. This reveals if there are copies elsewhere in the system. Most books will be sent out to fill holds throughout the consortium, but sometimes a library will put copies of a very popular book into a speed read or an express section for walk-in patrons. This works for us because you want to read the book immediately, so we will look at the libraries that have a copy of Dutch House on hand, and we will pick the one that's the closest and has evening hours, so you can drive over tonight. And that happens to be the Newton Library. And if we click on the library, it will even provide a map and the address. I hope that was helpful. Happy reading!